What is up, gamers? Welcome back to the Go Fish Marathon. Today I'm going to be playing Yohane the Parhelion, blazing the deep blue. This is a very RNG heavy run, so hopefully it goes okay. And I'm here with my commentator, Retroflex. What's up, Retroflex?
Hello. So yeah, we got an exciting run ahead of us. Drywall is probably going to beat my PB here, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, once again, depends on
Uh,
RNG. This is a Love Life themed Metroidvania, which is quite an interesting premise, and
yep,
I think we're good to start whenever.
I
So,
think so too.
five,
So
4,
yeah,
3, 2, 1, go.
let's go. Let's go, Yohane.
Yes.
So yeah, so to start off, one of the most important aspects for the first like third-ish, maybe two-thirds of this run is going to be our basic movement, which is chaining, chaining the slide move. Um, there is a small window when you do your slides, about 3 to 5 frames, where you can keep doing it. If you do it too early, you'll just jump, and if you do it too late, you will break your slide chain and have to wait a moment of embarrassment.
Yeah, we've had a couple of those. You see there are
Yep.
two chests there? I am only going to open one of them. Normally you would have to get both of them, but I broke some pots through the wall earlier. We call that pot gambit. And I got the RNG rolls to get the item I wanted. So I saved about 2 seconds
Yep.
there.
This room is a bit scary. This is you can actually die here if you take it too risky, but thankfully that did not happen.
Yeah, got some very good rolls there. Not gonna get the checkpoint. Hopefully, not going to regret not getting the checkpoint.
Yeah, hopefully. This is a musical score. These act like an extra life if Drywall takes an unfortunate death. It'll revive Yohane and make it so Yohane temporarily does not lose darkness, which is basically how many attacks you can do before it starts going into your own HP. And it also means you do only critical hits on enemies.
Yeah, right
Hopefully
here,
we will. Yeah.
I'm going through some warp rooms. These are random which ones you get from a pool of about 12 different rooms for each stage. You can get 2 to 5 of them. Hopefully I will get 2. I will likely
Yeah.
get 5.
Yeah, and also worth noting, not all of these rooms are created equal. Some of them are much better than others.
Yeah, I'm not getting the best RNG here by getting at least 3 rooms. That's fine.
Yeah, 3 rooms usually is not too bad.
I've heard we have a huge donation. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer to get to it, as I'm
Yeah,
going to
we
fight
have.
this boss, and then there's quite a bit of downtime.
Yeah, so this first boss coming up is the anglerfish boss. Not too much goes on here. What you're going to be seeing Drywall doing is we're going to see him alternating between using Yohane's attack and Lilap's attack. So basically, that is the fastest way to dish out attacks. And we do it in midair so that we get them out even faster.
Yeah, Lilaps is Yohane's dog. There's some
Yep.
lore behind it, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we don't play this game for the lore.
Yeah,
And the
as we're
first boss is
going,
already down.
yeah, we got through there. We skipped one of the phases where he would suck us in and make us take a lot of damage, thankfully.
Yep.
And we're going to unlock Chica. Her ability,
Yep.
not too relevant, but we will use her quite a bit coming up. And
Yes,
I
Chica
guess
Pascal.
Chica is best girl from this series. And with that,
Yeah.
since we're going into this next area with like nothing other than movement, I'd say go ahead with your donations.
Yep.
Absolutely. We have had a £100 donation from Missing No, aka Venomicon Real, who says, "I'd rather pay Bozu Mikuri. Midi totally said this." Yeah, that's a Clubhouse Games DS reference, but thank you so much for that. That is incredibly generous. That has been donated towards our upgrade to all visions for our Clanora run later on, so we will instead be seeing all visions instead of any percent. So that has absolutely smashed the goal for that incentive. Now we have also reached the £100 needed for the bonus SM64 run, Super Mario 64, at the end of the event tomorrow night. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, you love to see it.
Let's go. Yeah. So yeah, this is Grotto. It's probably the most relaxing part of the whole run. We're mostly just breaking pots and rocks here to get some items we're going to be using to make equipment later on, or at least some money to help us out.
Yeah, once again, there is so much RNG in this game. The item drops from pretty much everything are RNG. Some of them have fixed pools of like 300 to 500 yen. Most of them, it's the Wild West. We don't know too much about them.
So right here is a trick that we really want to see Drywall get. If he does not get it, it is at least a 40-second time loss. That looks good to me.
A little tight. That should be good. Cool.
Yeah, that was fine. That's good.
Yeah, that allows us to get the CDD's charm early, which is an equip that lets us walk underwater. It's not relevant right now, but will be shortly.
Yeah.
There, I made and equipped the earring. It is not necessary, but it's going to help me by giving me 25 more HP, which helps with allowing damage boosts and just general safety.
And this boss is one of the few times where Chica's actually quite useful. This boss is also unique in that it's the first boss. It's the only really boss that you fight more than once in its area. You fight this guy 3 times. And yeah, we don't know really why they made it like that.
Yeah, interesting design decision. Got played safe on the damage boost here since I got hit in the wrong direction. That's fine.
Yeah. So these purple things, that's poison. We do not under any circumstance want to jump into that. Otherwise it's like an immediate loss of health. It's an immediate game over.
Yeah, at this point, poison doesn't really scale with how much HP you have. I think it does a set 80, and at this point I have 125 and I've already taken damage, so...
That's most of our health, yeah. Yeah, coming up on the second time we fight this guy, the only real difference here is the arena's different and he has a bit more HP, that's about it.
Yeah, some people mash the attacks here by mashing the 2 buttons I'm going to be using to attack. I time them, so if you see me fall down, that means I mistimed it. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm a masher, so yeah, I can tell you, it can be a bit of a pain to mash.
Yeah, each time you fight him, he gets a little more HP, but he doesn't do too much different until the last fight, which gonna be coming up in a bit. Not too soon, but probably about 2 minutes-ish.
Yeah.
Just gonna be damage boosting through some more boulders here, which do the same amount of damage as the big boulders, even though they're significantly smaller. Cool game.
Yeah. So again, it's another bizarre design choice. This game has a lot of those.
I have a lot of HP, so I'm not going to take this checkpoint here. It should be fine, and once again, I do have the score, which I would like to save until the very end, but if I don't, it's completely fine. I have backups.
So these random rooms, they tend to be pretty decent for the most part.
Yeah, if I get an Axeman room here, this would be really good. Unfortunately, I got probably the worst room out of these.
Yeah, this room is like very annoying.
It shows off damage rolls really well.
Yeah, the amount of damage you do to enemies is random for the most part. Thankfully that room went really well there. You can just get knocked down at the very top and it's really, really annoying.
Here I got 3 rooms plus 3 rooms, which is slightly better than average. Gonna grab these pots early and go in here, and the pots respawn.
Yeah. By hitting a save point, we respawn basically everything except bosses, I believe.
Yes.
and a couple other things as well that
Yeah.
don't respawn.
Thankfully, it allows us to grind, which we might be
Yeah.
seeing, unfortunately. This game has
Yeah.
a lot of RNG, as you've seen, and that doesn't
Yeah.
stop with just the bosses and the items. This is the final fight with the beetle for now. Going relatively okay, but he is going to jump up. This attack sucks, but we
Yeah,
got
this
him
is a
quick.
second phase. We got him down nice and quick there. That can go quite wrong when it wants to. Not really, it's pretty consistent.
It's true. And coming up, we get our next girl, Kana, who we're not going to be
Yes.
using that much, but we are going to use her here.
Also, yeah, sub 10 is pretty decent here.
I'm going to be
And-
crushing these enemies instead of damage boosting through them, trying to get aiming lens to make an object
Yeah.
I really want. And I did
Yeah.
get the 2 aiming lens I want. Good.
We only need 2, thankfully. Doesn't always give you 2 though. It can get quite silly sometimes.
Now,
This
Volcano-
is
Go
this
ahead.
is probably the scariest section for a beginner.
This section has a lot of places where you
yeah.
can take damage. I am not sure if you're supposed to be here this early, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I got a
we're-
tide light from one of the pots, which is a material I'm really gonna need. I'm gonna need 5 of them, so hopefully I can get some more.
Yeah. Yeah, out of all the items we are going to be looking for, those tide lights are easily the most important. Wow, 2 already, that's insane.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, we need 5 of them.
This is going to be used to make our very good weapon that we're going to be using the whole game.
Yeah.
And boy, do we have some more random rooms coming up right here.
Yep, we love our random rooms here. These random rooms can be not very nice sometimes. This one is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that one's very fast, very easy.
Yeah.
Hopefully this one is... okay, I wouldn't say it's fast, but it is easy.
This one's slow, but thankfully it's not too scary.
Yeah, what I'm hoping for is once again 2 rooms. I doubt I'm getting it, yeah.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, 3 tide lights, I'm cooking.
Wow, yeah, okay.
Oh, 4
Also-
tide lights!
Oh my
This is
goodness,
really good
what is this
RNG, by
look?
the way. I don't think I have enough springy shrubs to make the item I want. That is not necessary though, so that's sad, and I'm
Yeah.
getting 5 rooms. Worst RNG,
Yeah,
that's fine. Except this room
Thankfully-
sucks.
yeah, this one's not great. Thankfully, there is a checkpoint after this. I think there are checkpoints after most random rooms.
This is true. Unless I get hit by this umbrella thing, I don't think I'm gonna take it since I have quite a bit of HP.
Yeah, not like worth it.
And the main reason we're going here right now is to get an upgrade, the double jump.
Yeah, that's the only reason we come here at this point.
Yeah, we're not gonna fight the boss yet because it has quite a bit of HP, and
Oh,
it would take so
yeah.
long.
yeah. So what we picked up just there is a great axe fragment. We need 3 of those in the run as well.
I have
We have 5 tide
I
lights
have all
already.
the highlights I need. I need 2 more axe fragments. I could have this as early as the start of Shipwreck, which is a
Yeah,
very early.
you don't get this lucky. You just don't.
Yeah, it must be cheating, except for the 5 rooms I just got.
Yeah.
Gonna bait this guy to attack up high. He does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be doing a damage boost here to get to the item I'm looking for. Thankfully, he doesn't do too much damage. I should be completely fine. Didn't fall in the lava. I'm chilling. And we have the double jump now. Oh, 900 yen there. That's very good. Gonna need a lot of money to buy attack buffs later on. And maybe
Yeah.
some potions just for safety. Okay,
So
you
we're
don't need
going
to do
back
that
to
anymore. I don't need any more highlights.
the game loves giving you a lot of highlights after you get all 5. Usually you'll spend forever getting 5 and then you'll just get assaulted with them.
So true.
Yeah. This is the second trip to Grotto. We will be fighting the boss here. These random rooms can also be quite scary at this point, but yeah, it's
I'm taking all the highlights for myself. Sorry, gamers.
yeah.
Okay, 2 rooms, very good there.
Yep, so 2 pretty good rooms as well, which is you always love to see.
I don't think I have enough of the one material I need to make the analog spectacles, which will up my crit rate by 10%, which is not great, but I should get
Yeah.
it eventually. It's an optional item. It's just that I like having a bigger crit rate. It makes bosses easier.
Yeah, it's definitely optional, but you definitely want to see it. It makes like everything so much easier.
So true. Now down here, I'm going to be making my first trip to the parlor. Yohane is a fortune teller, apparently.
Yeah.
And this is basically just our home base where we can get items, and we can warp here anytime. It's very useful, even during boss fights. Okay, I have lots of money. I'm going to buy 2 potions and 4 offense talismans. I believe they increase your offense by 1.3, like times 1.3.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Coming up, this is my personal favorite boss. Apparently I'm not like weird for thinking this is my favorite, but okay.
Nah, I'm just a hater. It's a difficult boss. I'm a little baby.
Yeah.
It's too hard for me. He has quite a lot of HP, and without the the spectacles right now, I am not doing that much damage to him.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten hit so far, which is really good for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. One hit at the very end.
I think I'm going to get the checkpoint anyway. I still only have an earring. It's only plus 25 HP, so I would not
probably
like,
a good idea.
I would not like to die to this giant spike ball guy coming up.
Yeah. So we have now got Daya. Daya is actually pretty useful. For now, Daya is basically Lilaps but better.
It's true. She has quite a lot of range, and she can slice 3 times while staying in the same place in midair, which is useful sometimes, and other times it's not very useful. But it's useful.
Yeah. And coming up, we will also be getting a extra slot for equipment.
It's true. Gotta damage boost through this guy. Of course he does like no damage this time. He can do up to 90.
Yeah, what is this run right now? Really, that's insane.
Yeah, she does say no problemo. This is a very well translated game.
Yes.
Let's see what equips I can make here. I'll make a ruby ring. And
yeah, the ruby ring is always pretty good to have.
yeah, ruby ring is fine. I'm gonna hope that I get the fluffy coat, which is very good. But
yeah,
I'm going to start grinding here if I don't get. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be grinding for 2 great X fragments from these guys, which I get 0.
Yep, this is where the annoying grinding starts.
This is a lot more preferable to grinding for Tidelights though, since those are random drops in boxes instead of from enemies, except I'm not getting any. Sorry about that.
Oh dear.
Okay, there's one.
There's one. We only need one more.
Should theoretically get it on this pass, but unfortunately I said that, so I'm not going to anymore.
Yep.
This is very crucial. This weapon is gonna save. Well, it's going to be our weapon for the rest of the game, actually.
Yeah. We want it before we fight the boss of this area, really. Okay. There we go, and we already have our 5 tide lights, so we can do that.
Which is just gonna make our way into the random rooms coming up. Not a big
This
fan
is
of these blue guys.
Yeah, some of these enemies really just suck.
Yeah, those blue guys drop your defense if they hit you, and they also constantly follow you around, which is not very fun.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to make the fluffy coat now, so I'll check for that. Yep,
Yeah.
nice. This is not. I would like to have the fluffy coat and the crit increasing item, but unfortunately I don't. That's fine.
Oh, that might be it.
No, I don't have enough springy shrubs.
Ah,
It's
right, yeah.
unfortunate, but it's how it be sometimes.
Yeah. So these random rooms, they are kind of hit or miss. You can get some very good ones like that, but you can also get some bad ones. And then there's this one, which is very fast if you YOLO it. It can also be very scary because those guys can freeze you.
Yeah, thankfully fluffy coat prevents freeze, so I get a little. We go a little crazy in that room when we get it through the fluffy coat.
And yeah, by the way, with this room there are two variations. You can't tell what side the exit's going to be, so yeah, getting it just on the left side there is lucky.
Absolutely. I think I've gotten 10 tide lights total this run. Sorry about that. With all the Yohane runners.
Yeah, those tide lights do be elusive.
And we got the wall cling there, so I can climb to
Yes.
walls. It's relatively useful in some areas if it works.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a decent amount of health now. I should theoretically be able to make it through this coming up section where there are shooters which do an absolute ton of damage.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a sequence break to go through this early since they do so much damage, but
yeah, we genuinely think this is a sequence break.
if I get crit, I'm going to use a potion, which I bought 2 of, so I should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine here. I will live a crit.
Yeah, all 40s, wow.
Yeah, that's got
Thankfully,
average.
yeah. Yeah, thankfully we had a lot of health. So coming up, we have another pretty unique boss, so you're going to see Drywall not immediately using attack up potion. We're going to instead get him, if he wants to go, oh my goodness.
Oh, he's
this
beating
is,
me up.
Scary. So yeah, once he gets into this phase where he's like spinning, that is actually the only time you can deal damage to him.
The other phase is just a facade, it just exists for you to beat him up enough to get to the phase where damage actually counts.
Yeah, ideally here we get a 2-cycle, but I don't think we've done enough crits to him.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's harder to get 2-cycle without the crit increasing item, but it's fine, we'll get him eventually. Like right here even.
There we go.
So, coming up, I'm going to be going to a checkpoint in the next area, but not actually going to the end of this area.
Yeah.
This is no longer the optimal route, actually.
Yeah, we've recently discovered that if you come here later, there is like a faster route you can take.
It's only about 1 second, and I find this one easier for me, so I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah. You are a bit low on health.
That is true.
So yeah.
If I feel like I'm in danger, I'll use a potion. And I'll just get this guy with the sword instead of damage boosting through him.
Yeah.
By the way, as we're just going through here, Medi, have we got any donations or anything you want to say?
I don't have any donations at the moment, but I will just talk a little bit more about the charity. So, Mermaids have supported trans, non-binary and gender-diverse children, young people and their families since 1995. They've recently published their future plans into 2027, including extending their work from anyone under the age of 20 to anyone under 25. Donations will help Mermaids achieve this goal. And as we mentioned earlier, if you are a UK taxpayer, please do tick the gift aid box at the end. It is an initiative by the UK government to match donations. 25% of the donation will then be topped up. So, for example, if you donate £20, the charity will actually receive £25. So please do get your donations in. Currently, we are at £125. Incredible total at the moment.
Yeah.
And we have unlocked with that £100. We have unlocked the Mario 64 bonus game. I did not mention earlier though that the bid war for the Simpsons Hit and Run later on, the £100 donation was put towards Evil Homer. So if you particularly do want to see Donut as the Homer 2 outfit selection, we are going to need at least £85 more to get that picked. So yeah, get your donations in if you are able to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Great charity. If you can donate,
Yeah.
go ahead. And
so
Evil Homer, he's just like me.
yeah, let's go, Evil Homer. So we just picked up a laptop. We called them Laptop Chan, and when I said Chica Best Girl, I lied. Laptop Chan Best Girl. You'll see why very shortly.
Yeah, this is an upgrade for Hanamaru, who is the girl we just picked
Yep.
up after beating the boss in Shipwreck.
And if anyone was wondering, yes, Hanamaru's normal ability is a spin dash for some reason.
That's why I got run the game. It's just like Sonic.
Yeah, let's go.
So I'm going to be using Hanamaru's laptop here, which is her special ability. It
Yep,
explodes
and there
and
we
it does
go.
a ton of damage. It doesn't do that much damage this time though, because RNG hates me, but surely this time, yeah, 909, that's more like it.
So unfortunately, we didn't get the pattern for the quick kill. You can quick kill this boss, but not with the pattern that it gave for drywall. Missing the laptop, that is unfortunate, and oh dear, this is looking a bit scary, but should be fine.
Yeah, I'm not scared. Surely I'm not scared.
Yep, okay, phew. I think we should be good now.
Still got a few hits. There we go.
There we go.
That was a very slow boss fight, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got through it, and that's what matters.
Yeah, the bosses can definitely be... They're definitely some of the biggest run killers in this game.
Now we have Rico. She can melt ice, which it doesn't seem that good, and it really isn't, but it is required to progress through this area here, which is why
Yeah.
we got the checkpoint early.
Yeah, again, unfortunately not too useful. But we will see it a little bit coming right up here.
Gonna use her to melt this ice, and also going to go up to an optional area to get the upgrade for Dia, which I really like, actually.
So, yeah, every one of your friends has a secondary ability. Hanamaru's is, of course, the laptop, and yeah, we'll see what Dia's is. We'll only be picking up Hanamaru's and Dia's this round. And
They
coming
help
up right
with
here,
boss fights quite a bit.
yeah, coming up right here, there is a very nice, satisfying sequence break. I always love getting that one.
Yeah, it doesn't save very much, but it looks cool.
Yeah, and that's all that matters.
So true.
Again, you don't want to jump into that poison, but at this point in the round, it doesn't matter as much, really.
Oops, blocked my head. Gave Yohane a concussion, sorry about that.
Yeah, we'll be giving Yohane a lot of concussions later on. These random rooms can be, again, pretty hit or miss.
Oh my god, I landed up there, I didn't think I did.
Oh no!
Yeah, this is
Oh no!
I just ran in a marathon, last week actually. I got this room and it messed me up really badly, and it's doing it again. Thank you so
Oh,
much
no.
for this room. I never learn. We're out of it now, so it's fine. Hopefully we just don't get 5 rooms, which we might.
Well, probably now that we've said it.
Yeah. Yeah, these warp rooms generally aren't that bad. That one, the one that got messed up in isn't that bad if you are confident, but
Yeah.
you just damaged me through a lot of poison. And we go back to the parlor to get Dia's upgrade.
So yeah, thankfully we did avoid all the really bad rooms you can get there.
So true. There is one that is very long, probably the longest room in the game. We didn't get it. Unfortunately, we got the longest room in the game for me because I messed it up really badly. But Daya's
Yeah.
upgrade is a motorbike, and it's very good. You can spam it as soon as she goes off screen, and it does quite a bit of damage. And breaks
Yeah.
objects, obviously, which helps us get more money.
So this boss coming right up, if you're like me and you run this game with Hanamaru bosses, if it goes off script at all, it's like really bad. And it's still pretty scary with Daya, but not as scary.
Yeah, Retroflex runs using Hanamaru's laptop ability for almost every boss. I do not. Most people do not.
And I'd recommend to do not.
Yeah, maybe the laptop is faster optimally, but you have to get good rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I beat him, I didn't die. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Going to unlock Yo. Yo is so based in this game. She's going to be our new, like, fastest mode of travel in most cases.
Yeah.
She shoots you out of a cannon, which
Yeah.
very cool. Unfortunately, it can't go through enemies right now. If we got the upgrade, which is unfortunately slower in this category, it could go through enemies, but for now we just gotta avoid them.
Yeah. And yes, we are gonna give Yohane a lot of headaches with the cannon.
So true. Some of these rooms are very free with the cannon, as you can see there.
Yeah. At this point, the run definitely gets a lot easier. We think you're meant to be here much earlier in the game.
True, and I got 2 rooms there, which is very good.
Yeah, those rooms are not too bad overall.
You're supposed to activate that moving thing with Daya's electric slash, but you don't have to, as you can see there. You can just jump off it.
Yep. Also, Sushi best enemy.
So true. Just kidding. I like Mari Shrimp more, but you don't usually see it in a run.
Yeah. So this is Coral Hill. We're gonna sequence break past the rando room in this section. It's based. Yeah, go on.
I was just gonna say I could take a checkpoint there, but I'm completely fine right now, so I'm not going to.
Yeah. But yeah, there's like, since we skipped the rando room, it's pretty much all our skill in this section.
Okay, cool. I got the sequence break. You are not supposed to go through there. You're only supposed to be going the other way, sliding out of it, but there is a very small window that you can actually just shoot the cannon through there, and the setup actually worked for me this time, which doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
A cannon shot is also pretty cool. It's a little tough. It's quite tight, but got it, so that's what matters.
Yeah.
This has been a very solid Coral Hill for me so far. Love to see it.
Yep. It's been a pretty solid run all around, honestly.
Yeah, mostly been hindered by RNG, but otherwise pretty decent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely not by the
not by tie lights.
usual RNG.
Yeah, definitely not tie lights. A little bit by the fragments and a little bit by the rooms as well. It is, since you skip the warp rooms, this stage is just very movement focused.
Yeah, it is.
There's a precise cannon shot you could do to get through there, but you have to avoid the enemy, and if one of the fish hits you, it prevents you from using the attacks with your friends.
Yeah. Again, thankfully there are checkpoints right before all the bosses, so if that did happen, Drywall could just take that checkpoint and it would undo the effect. But obviously we just don't want that to happen at all. This boss is pretty easy. He almost did a pretty scary attack, but thankfully we got him down nice and quickly there.
Yeah, thankfully we got through it, even though the rolls were pretty bad. It took a little while.
Yeah. And this is Ruby. Oh, there we go. This is Ruby. We're not going to use Ruby at all in this run.
You are intended to use Ruby here. get rid of these cannon shooters, but
Yeah.
you can use Diazbike to just plow through them.
Coming up is drywall strat, discovered by drywall and me independently. So, yep.
Ah, I thought I wouldn't make it under there, so I used the potion.
No, yeah, that was definitely fine.
Yeah, just for safety, it's fine. I have another
Yeah,
potion.
obviously. We don't want to lose our score at all.
Yeah, it will become very useful in the boss rush if we
Yes.
get to it there. And obviously, this is an Inti Creates game. It has a boss rush.
Wait, there's a boss rush?
Oops, spoiler. We gotta kill this
Spoilers.
guy. He spoilered.
Yep.
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
After breaking this ice, I'm going to go down, get an optional item. This is the Ripple
Yeah.
Shell. It's super important for this run.
Yeah, we're gonna... In a little bit towards the end of the run, we're gonna craft another item that makes the end of the run easier, but technically also harder.
Yeah, it'll double our damage that we do, but also the damage we take. So basically, just don't get hit, lol.
Yep, easy.
Unfortunately, you can't make it until the very end of the game. It'd be cool to have
Yeah.
it earlier, but oh well.
Yeah.
And after a few screens, we're going to be coming up on the warp rooms for this area as well. They can be
Yeah.
a little heinous. Hopefully, they aren't this time.
Yeah, there's like one room that is really, really slow, so hopefully we don't see that one.
Yeah, I mainly just get 5 rooms here, so
Yeah.
hopefully I don't get
The
that.
other... Thankfully, the others aren't generally too bad here. Unless you're like me and don't know the route for some of them.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Thankfully, you can just jump over this one and cannon shot to get through
Yeah.
very easily. And I got 2 rooms. Nice.
Yeah, let's go. That was pretty good.
True, this has been a decent crystalline grotto so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too much to say here, just some movement. I am going
Yeah.
to be going for a triple kill here, which looks cool. It's fast, but I don't know if I'll actually hit it. It's a little precise. Yeah, I didn't hit it, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
From here on out, we just go to the end of the stage. I will be getting the checkpoint. It's a little bit slow, but I would like that
Yeah.
health refill.
Yeah, just for safety. Again, this boss is pretty easy. I'd argue it's probably the third easiest boss in the run,
Yeah,
essentially.
its attacks are the same every time. You can easily dodge the first 2 patterns. So just
Yeah.
want to kill it as fast as possible. I'm not used to never getting any crits. I usually have.
Yeah. Well, there's a crit.
Yeah. Fortunately, not as many as I'd like since I don't have the spectacles, but I'll get through it surely. Copium. Okay, cool. I got him there.
That was pretty good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good for without the spectacles. We're going to get our last girl, Mari, who we're not going to use, unfortunately. Now we've saved all of our friends. The game is over, right? Right?
Right?
Just kidding. It's not over for some
Wrong.
reason.
Yes.
But I don't actually know. Sorry, it's been a long time since I played the game casually. I've been skipping the text for super long.
Yeah.
So we go backtrack to the first area, and there's a door here. But it's gonna open because we defeated all the bosses. Wow, we get to go to the secret last area.
Let's go.
Except it's not the last area either. It's like the last
Mm, nope.
platforming area, I guess.
It's also where the game definitely picks right back up in difficulty.
Yeah, this is a very difficult level. And I'm going to have
Yeah.
to grind to get orichalcums here. These are the other
Yeah.
ingredient required for the hot-blooded bell that doubles your attack, so...
Yeah, from my experience, you usually do get them before the boss, but Yeah, drywall's probably going to just take a safety checkpoint, just
Yeah.
in case.
The only time I won't take the safety checkpoint is if I'm on if I'm on a giga pacer, or
Yeah.
if it's a
Or if
marathon
you...
run and I already
Yeah.
got the 2 orichalcums.
Yeah.
But unfortunately I have 0, so gonna be breaking quite a few pots coming up.
Yeah. Doesn't look like the game wants to give you any at the minute, which is unfortunate.
Surely I could get some, right? Surely.
This is like actually insanely bad luck.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I tend to not get orichalcums that often.
Yeah.
But if I was
Yeah, I mean,
Retroflex, I'd be chilling.
I probably just have insane luck with them.
There are 5 pots here. I'm gonna go over to the side, make sure I break all 5 of them.
Yeah.
I still did not get orichalcum, so it looks like we may be doing some grinding, unfortunately.
Yeah. Game's just not being nice right now. Which is usually how it goes. You don't usually get like 5 highlights.
Yeah, it makes sense. Gotta balance the RNG a little.
Also, let's go Return of the Boulders.
Very difficult section.
Yes.
Getting a lot of money at least. I'm a big money
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, if you have money, you could donate it to the charity for GoFit.
Exactly. Let's go.
Okay, I have gotten 0, so that means we are unfortunately going down.
That is... Wow, okay, I'm speechless about that.
Unfortunate. Hopefully we don't have to grind too much. But we'll see.
This is a Leah strat right here. Oh,
Messed up a little,
Neil-
but I'm fine.
yeah, nearly Leah strat. We used to go into that purple stuff. Is it venom or poison?
I think it's good question. Okay, I have 1 orichalcum.
Okay.
I still need one.
So the difference between venom and poison is with venom it never like stops.
Yeah, it will kill you. It's so
Yeah.
over.
Yes. And we used to do a strat where we went in there, we hit one of those thingies that would give us the darkness effect where we can't use our friends, and then we use an item to override that. It's pretty neat, but it takes a lot of HP.
It's true. And I got 2 rooms there. That is so good.
Yeah, those rooms can
Wait,
be
I didn't get the
very, very
orichalcum.
scary.
I forgot. Okay, I still have to go
No,
back
yeah.
and grind. I will grab
Yeah.
the items I need, but I gotta remember, go back and grind.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna grab some healing just for safety, but I should be keeping this score till the end, which is exactly what I want to do.
Unless something goes wrong in the boss coming up, which hopefully does not happen.
It does
We should
happen.
be good with the score.
It might not be too good for me, but I'm just gonna grind.
Oh, the game really doesn't want to give you one right now.
I didn't see that last item, so I'll just check. Yeah, it wasn't
No.
orichalcum.
No, yeah.
Sorry for the grinding. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, this is just the game being its usual troll self.
I don't know how long I'll be grinding, but Medi, do you have anything you really want to say?
I can quickly read a little bit more about the charity. So, as well as providing support to trans individuals and important people in their lives, they also have tools available to help allies contact their local member of parliament to call for change. To learn more about the organisation, visit mermaids.org.uk.
Yep.
You love to see
Okay,
it.
so yeah, this boss coming up is very difficult casually, but in the speedrun it is completely free if you know the strat.
It's true, just going to be using an offense talisman here. And since I did get the second Orichalcum, I do have the double offense. If he hits me, it'll do a lot, but surely he won't hit me, right?
Yeah. What can happen is, you see he's in the ground right now, he can pop up at a bad time where he's right over Yohane and do a lot of damage. But thankfully that did not happen.
Yeah, I was
and
close enough to the corner that he didn't hit me, so
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Surely the game over now, right? Right?
Yeah,
Nope.
we should be good with the score.
I'm going to be showing off a cool little death strat with the score coming up. Not quite yet, but soon.
And yeah, this is the boss rush. We are coming up to the end of the run already.
And no problemo, that's true.
Yes, no problemo.
Okay, yeah, so now that we have all these buffs, we can just shred almost every boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this boss rush is pretty trivial, but there are ways to make it faster, which you're going to see because I do have the score.
So remember how we said this guy, we do a 2-cycle? Nope, we do a 1-cycle now.
It's true, makes sense since we do have the double damage item. Thankfully,
Yeah.
I did get good enough rolls to 1-cycle. Sometimes you can get really bad rolls and not 1-cycle.
Yeah. I think that boss is actually weak to Dire, as a bit of a fun fact.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
And that's the 4th time we fight that guy.
Thankfully, we don't have to fight him again.
Yes.
We do have to fight
Yes.
Lava Worm, which is where I'll be using my musical score that I've been saving this whole time. So I'm super low on HP, which makes sense, because if you attack, it drains your HP after you run out of darkness. So I'm going to jump here, well not jump I guess, just get hit by this fireball. It's going to let Yohane start singing. And
Let's go.
every attack will now be a crit.
Yeah.
This lasts about, I don't know, maybe, how many seconds is it? Maybe 50?
Yeah, I don't know. It lasts a little bit.
And I'm going to be doing Retro Flex strat coming up here, actually.
Yes, I do not use the strat, by the way, because I saved the score for later.
But yeah, you can just jump up with Hanamaru as long as you have a score active and one-shot it. But the rest of the bosses here I'll be using Dia for, except for the final boss, of course.
Yeah.
With the crits, these bosses take consistent damage, so I know exactly how many attacks to do. It's very nice. Yeah, not too much different going on here. That's fine, we're going... These crits do make this boss rush a lot faster. It does make the final boss a little bit riskier, but surely we won't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Gonna use the talisman here to up my offense. I'll make this a free hit, and I'll carry over into the Cthulhu boss fight as well.
Yeah.
The Cthulhu boss fight is exactly the same, by the way.
Yeah, you might be able to get some extra damage in with the score.
Yep, got a couple extra hits. That's
Yeah. But yeah, it is pretty much the exact same thing.
There we go. Didn't pop up on me, but I think I would have lived anyway. It's fine.
And assuming nothing goes wrong, time will be coming up within the next, like, minute and a half or so.
Yeah, the only thing I want to say is that it might be tough for us to say time, because once again, every attack is a roll, so I never know when he's going to die, but It's fine.
Yeah.
You'll get a quick estimate. Just when he goes into the second phase, be ready on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is handfish. He's
Yes,
named this way because
handfish.
he has a hand in his mouth and he's a fish. That's the Go
Yep.
Fish special.
Who would have guessed?
Okay, weak roll there. I'm a little
Again.
scared.
Yeah, again, this is a very difficult boss casually, but it's very
Please don't
free
hit me.
and
Okay.
it's a very, it's usually a pretty free boss.
Okay, that should be. Okay, not quite time. This will be time. Time.
Time.
Okay, 49:44 on my end. That is
Yep.
very solid for a marathon run. Sorry for going like 8 minutes under estimate though.
Yes, that is literally 5 minutes faster than my PB.
Yeah, this run it had pretty decent RNG overall.
Yeah, the RNG and decent execution was decent.
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
you got anything to say, Retroflex? I would just say shout outs to
mean-
Yohane community.
Yeah, shoutouts to the Yohane community, shoutouts to Leah, shoutouts to Freemaker, shoutouts to Laptop Chan,
So
any other shoutouts?
shout outs to Freefall, shout outs to the Ball Zone. That was Yohane. I hope you guys liked it. There was quite a lot of fish. Hopefully there was a sufficient
fish.
amount of fish for this marathon. But
Yes, it's a very fishy speedrun, also a very fun one. I definitely recommend getting into it.
yeah, if you want to get into it, there is a Discord you can find on speedrun.com. And that's probably it from us. Thanks for hosting this marathon, Midi.
Yep, thank you very much.
Alright, thank you so much. Stick around, everyone, because coming up we have Super Mario Bros. Warpless run by Arrow. It is going to be a fantastic showcase. Thank you so much, everyone, for the donation so far. And thank you so much, Drywall and Retroflex, for that run. That was fantastic. Yeah, stick around. We are going to go to a short 10 or so minute intermission. But yeah, if you need to take a break or grab a drink, a snack, or anything you need to do that while we are on our break. Coming up next, again, Super Mario Bros. So stick around.